Cocoon was essentially an experiment in the first instance, where I had total writer's block because of the fact that I couldn't work out what the industry wanted, and I couldn't write pop stuff anymore, and I was just struggling to write stuff. So I set a tape recorder running one day, and I thought, right, you've got to write some songs, you've got to write something, anything will do, just play the guitar and see what happens. So I set the recorder running and started playing away, and nothing happened for several minutes, and then I started to play something, this nice little tune, and sing a melody, and I'd been watching Camberwick Green, I think, strangely, either the day before or on the actual day, and I found myself playing away in this kind of Freddie Phillips style and singing a sort of nostalgic retrospective song about Trumpton and Camberwick Green that seemed to be in a 5/4 time and seemed distinctly, well, a big trainish, a bit proggish, a bit Genesis. And yeah, so I was a bit taken aback by that, and I listened back and thought, well, that's interesting, but what on earth are you going to do with that? Because I was trying to write a pop album at the time. I was trying to write the follow-up album to Look at Me Now. So I thought, well, that's interesting, but it's not really what we want, is it? So I sort of discarded it, tried to move on with what I was doing and write some more pop stuff. But in the end, it wouldn't go away, and I sort of kept thinking about it, and I kept coming back with other ideas, and it kind of progressed from Trumpton and Camberwick Green, thank goodness, onto sort of a wider theme of childhood and nostalgia and sort of growing up and having to deal with the loss of childhood and come to terms with that. So I wrote it and recorded it and got it finished up, and I originally hadn't intended to really try and sell it or release it or even play it to anybody particularly, apart from close family and friends. So having done it, I then sort of listened and sat back and thought, well, actually, it's not half bad, actually. It's come out pretty good, and maybe I should think about taking it to a label or just sticking it on Bandcamp or whatever. So yeah, it was only after I'd finished it that it really became an idea to put it out there and do anything with it. So I can honestly say that the actual creation of it was not influenced in any way by any sort of formula or wanting to conform to anything or to be any kind of particular style or whatever. So it literally just was as a writing experiment, and a very indulgent one at that. So yeah, it was so the fact that I've now released it and everything is great, and the fact that people are enjoying it is fantastic, and I'm really grateful for all the support and everything for an album that nearly didn't get made. So that's pretty cool.